The first Berserker Khazan is coming out in a couple of weeks, and I'm just so excited that I scoured the internet looking for any morsel of information I could find, which eventually led me to a Ask Me Anything deep dives with the devs on Reddit, and I've got to say it's looking quite juicy. We've got new game plus, transmogs, weapons, and much more. I'm Isaac, and if you want to hear more of my stories, be sure to drop a like and sub to the channel. Let's get back to it. First on the chopping block is New Game Plus. We have New Game Plus confirmed, and it seems like it's going to be something similar in the veins of Neo 2. Now, Neo 2, fantastic game, and it is a level-based game as well, so it's fair to assume that Khazan the First Berserker will be a level-based game, not a open world, not a mega dungeon like Bloodborne type of situation. It seems like we're going to be getting levels that are quite fleshed out, and judging by the demo, quite large. I don't know how all of them are going to be. They obviously can't all be like mega levels, but if the demo is anything to go off of, it is looking pretty good. Just like in Neo, when you play the game in its vanilla state, you will be able to unlock your abilities and complete the game. However, when you get into the New Game Plus portion of the game, that's when you're going to get like more options, more abilities. There's going to be certain restrictions that are going to be removed. So I think that might be a level cap increase, possibly. Maybe we'll get a level cap increase. Maybe we'll get to fight higher difficulty monsters, higher difficulty missions. But most interesting about New Game Plus is that bosses will have another phase to them. So it seems like we're only going to be getting a partial experience of the true difficulty of the game when it starts. And if you really want to go into that hardcore difficulty, I want to sweat while I'm playing my games, you are going to have to play New Game Plus. And I think this is an excellent way to incentivize players to keep playing the game. New Game Plus is fantastic. I love new items, I love new skins, I love Transmog. But if you're going to add in a new phase to a boss in New Game Plus, I just got to say, mwah, chef's kiss. Next up is Transmog. It seems like we will not be able to transmog our items or armor in the first playthrough. We are going to be unlocking that in the New Game Plus mode exclusively, which honestly I am okay with. I think that having Khazan have mismatched armor really sells the idea of him being the first Berserker, because imagine this. You're a guard on top of a wall, and like the only other people you've ever fought have been other soldiers or the occasional beast. And then all of a sudden you see a guy wearing one boot, a skirt, and then a helmet with horns on, holding an axe and a greatsword in his other hand, and you're like, what's going on? That's truly what a berserker would do, a true barbarian. So I like the fact that we will not just be looking as fly as possible with matching armor sets throughout the entire playthrough. This bit is completely acceptable, but it makes me a little bit sad. Dual wield, greatsword, and spear are the only 3 weapon types in the game. I think 3 weapon types is more than enough. It's just that when I fought the Phantom Blade, I really thought that we were going to be getting his moveset with the gauntlets and the sword, I suppose, the like regular side, the broadsword. I was really hoping to be able to get that moveset. I am a little sad that we're not going to be getting it. Maybe we'll get it in DLC in the future, who knows. But the fact is that the 3 weapons that we have currently are quite developed in their own right, and with the New Game Plus, it's implied that we're going to be unlocking more abilities. I hope that these extra abilities are not just going to be for Khazan's base, but I'm hoping it's going to be for his weapon abilities as well. I definitely think that's where the team will be taking the direction of the progression system for the weapons in New Game Plus. Another comparable with Neo 2 is that you'll be able to replay missions as much as you want, and you'll be able to grind gear, including bosses. However, the weapons nor the enemies will scale with your character, meaning levels missions, I should say, will be level based. They will be like, oh, a level 5 recommended, level 10 recommended. This is going to be a very numbers heavy type of RPG. That's the feeling I'm getting, and that's great. I like it, I love it, and I'm definitely here for it. And the fact that if I want to get an item or if I want to grind a material, I can just go directly to that place and grind for it. I'm happy for that, right? And the fact that it's a single player game and not an MMORPG, I assume, I hope so anyways, that it's not going to be an MMO type of grind. It's going to be a single player type of grind. And from the demo, it seems like we're going to be getting a single player type of grind. Yes, you will have to eliminate the same enemy a couple of times, but I don't think anyone will be grinding away for hours potentially. The average playtime to achieve the true ending is 80 hours with side quest. The fact that there is a true ending means that there's multiple endings confirmed, so we know that there's a minimum of 2 endings. I am going to throw my hat into the bucket and say that I'm looking at maybe 3 to 4 endings with this. Most likely 2, I would say. Most likely 2. Realistically 2, I think it's 3, and I'm hoping for 4. There we go. So it's realistically 2. I think there's 3, but I hope there's 4. And I'm guessing that one of the endings will involve Khazan completely taking over Phantom Blade's power and sealing it inside of him. Another one will be Phantom Blade taking over Khazan, and then the third ending is the two of them continuing their partnership indefinite. That's my guess for the endings. And speaking of side content and side quests, it seems like the direction for content and for scheduled DLC has not been finalized. However, they are currently discussing several game modes to be added into the game. I'm hoping for maybe another character or another weapon. That would be very cool. However, I'd be happy with anything whatsoever as well. And last but not least, there will be no co-op or PvP in the game. However, we might get some asynchronous content, kind of like in Neo 2's clan battle. That's all the information I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and be sure to drop a like and sub to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.